Every so often, two nearly identical movies hit theaters at around the same time. This shameful Hollywood redundancy is known as a twin film. You probably already know a few. Ants and A Bug's Life. Olympus Has Fallen and White House Down. Monkey Jones Stops a School Shooting and Cool Cat Stops a School Shooting. But there's one pair of twin films I've never heard anyone mention. Impractical Jokers the movie and Eric Andre's Bad Trip. These movies have the exact same genre, gimmick, and plot, yet one is a near masterpiece that showcases the intrinsic power of the hidden camera prank genre, and the other is Impractical Jokers the movie. Just to be clear, I'm no Jokers hater. I've literally been an Impractical Jokers evangelist since the series premiered in 2011. As you may recall, teenage me did a whole YouTube series ripping off the Jokers called Challenge Showdown.
I like to anally insert objects, but a normal dildo can't satisfy my needs. Can you tell me a good object to fulfill my needs?
Your buddy.
My buddy.
From the earlier question.
So I've been ride or die for the Jokers since day one. And unfortunately, this movie made me wanna die. I was as hyped as a fanboy possibly could be to see Impractical Jokers the movie in theaters on the day of release. So you can imagine how gutted I felt walking out of the theater knowing my time would have been better spent watching any 3 episodes of the TV show rather than this absolute dreck. And just to really drive home my suffering, COVID started a couple weeks later. So this complete dog shit was the last movie I saw in theaters for months. It was a miserable time to be a movie fan. But then, Eric Andre dropped Bad Trip on Netflix, and cinema was saved.
I'll suck your dick if you kill me.
Get it together.
Please.
Get it together.
Please.
Now you might be wondering how these movies are twin films. Well, they're both half-scripted, half-hidden camera prank movies where unsuspecting members of the public become part of the story. And they're both buddy comedy road trip movies about traveling between New York City and Florida. They both even feature South of the Border, a rundown Mexico-themed amusement park between North and South Carolina that hasn't had a single customer since 1998. So they're twin films. But really, I should be calling these fraternal twins, because again, one of them is an instant classic of its genre, and the other had me feeling like tonight's big loser. The 3-minute opening scene of Bad Trip is a masterclass in what this genre can do. It's basically a self-contained short film with an unsuspecting bystander cast as the supporting actor. And in those 3 minutes, this man displays a wider range of emotions than most Oscar winners manage in 2 hours. It starts grounded and simple. He's chatting with a mechanic while waiting for his car to be serviced. Then the mechanic dramatically freezes mid-conversation, his sight locked on an approaching woman like something out of a romantic comedy. He confides in the man that this woman is his lifelong crush, and the man agrees to be his wingman. He's not just a static bystander watching the chaos unfold. He's now a participant in this unfolding drama. And shit unfolds quick. The mechanic tells him to turn on the vacuum, making him the catalyst for the comedic nightmare that unfolds when the mechanic's clothes are sucked off and he's naked while his crush is approaching. Eric Andre then takes it a step further and has the guy interact with the actress on his behalf, but the actress pretends like the guy is hitting on her himself, and she cruelly rejects him. In under 3 minutes, this ordinary man goes from friendly stranger to eager matchmaker to humiliated romantic failure. A full emotional arc captured in real time, blending fiction and reality for a unique and engrossing cinematic experience.
Get her number.
Yeah.
Get your number.
My number? No. Thank you, though. I'm good. Thanks.
Dude, what the fuck just happened?
I was so close, though.
No, you were. Damn it.
The entire movie is built this way. Every scene you'd expect from a grounded romantic comedy plays out with real people interacting, and then escalates to horrific, often violent chaos with big reactions. In a normal rom-com, you'd expect a scene where the relatable protagonist wakes up late for work. In Bad Trip, this premise is used to terrify as many blue-collar workers as possible.
I was thinking somebody was coming after him and they was gonna come after me right away. I'm like, oh, I had to hide under the table.
But then at one point, Eric stops and helps an old woman load groceries into her car. And it's not even a prank. It's just an act of genuine kindness. A comedic subversion that also builds up his character as a klutz with a heart of gold. At his new job, he provides the hilariously bad customer service you'd expect from an upper-tier Impractical Jokers episode.
Mango or whatever.
Well, why would you put a spoon in there if you're gonna use your hand?
You know, the best chefs in the world use their hands.
No.
I work in healthcare and he's broke all the laws.
Germs actually help your immune system?
No.
You want money or something? Like, you can take out of this jar, like, it doesn't even go to that, like...
And these annoyed customers are forced to watch a full movie scene play out where he learns his crush is moving to New York. And just when their patience is reaching a breaking point, he drops his hand in the blender. I have so much respect for the craft here. Eric and the actress have to act out a full 10-minute scene that ends with practical gore effects convincing enough to fool the public. It's a lot to balance. Staying funny while staying believable while pulling off a crazy stunt. And Eric Andre is one of the all-time balancing masters. Now that we know how Eric Andre succeeded, we can properly understand how the Impractical Jokers utterly fucking failed. They didn't just waste the scripted reality prank genre. They ignored their own movie's premise. The film opens with a flashback explaining the origins of the Impractical Jokers. The teenage Jokers sneak into a Paula Abdul concert and they dare Murr to get Paula's number, and he does. He didn't refuse, and he didn't lose. Smash cut to the present day. They meet Paula Abdul again and she invites them to a party in Florida. But she only gives them 3 tickets. So they're gonna road trip down and do your typical Impractical Jokers challenges along the way. And the big loser with the most failures from the challenges doesn't get to attend the party. That's the premise of the film. The tagline of the movie promises 10 challenges. Well, folks, the reality detector determined that was a lie. This movie has 4 fucking challenges. 4! That's only one more than a usual 22-minute episode. The other 6 challenges are stupid solo bits that have nothing to do with the plot or competition. Murr gets an African-American lap dance while small children are watching. Q has to ride a horse near the highway. Or this diet jackass shit where there's a chained up tiger in Sal's motel room. These aren't losable challenges that contribute to the contest. The most baffling scene of all is the Joe cave prank. It's one of those ideas that in theory sounds funny, and you can picture them in the writer's room cracking up at the premise. What if during a cave tour, a man crawled out claiming he got lost as a child and has been living there for 30 years? Again, in theory, that's a funny bit. But in execution, nobody gave a shit. The people aren't shocked at all. They're joking around with him like this is a planned segment of the tour. Because why wouldn't it be? The premise is so idiotic and unbelievable that nobody would genuinely fall for it and give a good reaction. And since they didn't get anything close to a good reaction, why did they leave it in the movie? Ironically, Impractical Jokers works best when they keep things practical. That's the only way this genre works, when you ride the fine line between believable and impossible behavior. What's really sad is, if you removed all the filler and unfunny bullshit with Murr's scripted hotel room parties, and you just left in the 4 challenges and the final Mission Impossible style punishment, it would be a solid B tier episode. But as a movie, it's F tier. You know how in these buddy movies, the second act has to end with the buddies breaking up, only to become friends again pretty much immediately? Borat did this scene the best when him and that fat ugly guy ran naked through a conference hall. In Bad Trip, Eric Andre crashes the car, and when Good Samaritans come to help, Eric and his buddy perform the typical breakup scene, but the people act like therapists and try to help them.
Real friends wouldn't do shit like this. I'm done, you bitch.
Hey, I'm done with you. Don't get the fuck away from me.
Hey, man, come on, bro. Y'all need to talk this shit out, man.
Listen to him. Listen.
If we wait here till the police come, we going to jail.
No.
That's a stolen car.
Let me tell y'all, don't mention that.
How do the Impractical Jokers handle this scene? With extras sitting on picnic benches with their backs to the camera. Those aren't real people. Those are actors. So why the fuck are they even here? Is it to create a sense of realism in this obviously scripted, poorly acted, dramatic scene?
We're gonna finish what we started.
He's gone loco.
I didn't come here all this way to turn around, to quit. I did it. Shut the fuck up.
Imagine if they filmed this exact scene, but in a restaurant with real people within earshot. Isn't that the whole premise of their shtick? Doing shit in front of other people? The biggest gut punch of all is the moral of the film when the Jokers reunite at Paula's party and realize they don't have good chemistry unless all 4 of them are together. Yeah, no shit! That's why the show has been unwatchable ever since they kicked off Joe. Fuck, that pissed me off. Reading that headline on New Year's Eve 2021 was like watching a family member get shot in the head. Just cancel the show already, Murr. You know what you did, Murr. Don't act like you're morally superior to Joe, Murr. You dirty fucking ferret. You're tonight's big loser, Murray, and you get what you fucking deserve. Here's the real secret to Eric Andre's success. And this is gonna sound like a racist joke, but I'm dead serious. It's black people. For whatever reason, they give the best reactions to people doing crazy shit in public. You know it's true, I know it's true, and Eric Andre knows it's true because 90% of the bystanders in this movie are black.
Why did you do that?
You asked for a fucking jump. Don't play with you, motherfucker. Shit.
If you want to hear more sophisticated film analysis like that, check out my movie review podcast, Is It Kino, over on the Simian Jimmy Treehouse channel. Peace, people.